welcome to Kerry's Cards. Thanks for joining me. Today's tutorial is a request from Jean, so I thought I would show you how to do it. So a couple of weeks ago, I popped on the how to make a gift bag with no cutting and no measuring, and this is the size here. And Jean wanted to know whether or not if I could do a little video to show you how to do the bigger version. So this is the bigger version that I demonstrated. You'll note here I forgot to turn the top bit over, so hopefully I'll remember to do that when I'm actually showing you how the video is. But you can see this is twice the size, well, just slightly bigger than twice the size actually, and you will be able to get a really nice gift in there. Let's see if I can give an example of the size that this is. So in terms of size, you can see a good CD size, or DVD size case, but obviously a lot thicker as well. So let's get crafting. Let's put more aside. So I've got two matching pieces of designer series paper here. Now obviously we're doing 12 by 12 pieces here, but as long as whatever size you do is square, then it'll match up, or you can follow these instructions. So I'm using some tear and double-sided tape, and I'm just going to stick one side to the other, one piece of paper to the other. Try and keep them as lined up as possible. Now what you could do is you could use a ruler along the bottom to make sure that they're level. Because the trick is this, is trying to keep it all as level as possible and as straight as possible. So that's my first bit of my bag done, putting the two together. Then the next bit that we're going to do is we're going to actually, before we do that, let's make sure, see, I nearly forgot then, let's flip it over and make our top of our bag about an inch. And then I'm just going to use some wet glue to hold this down, but you could use double-sided tape if you like. Just help make it more solid. Wait till it's dried. Okay, and then the next bit I'm going to do is I'm going to take my double-sided tape and I'm going to pop it down this side. Okay, and then the plan is, I'm not going to peel it off yet, but what we're going to do is we're going to fold it over, and I want this side then to match up with this side, but I'm not actually going to squash my edges down like I did in the other one, because I found this is a better way to make sure that you hide your edges, so you don't want to see where the bag has been stuck together. So if we fold that over there and then bring it over, marry the two up so that they're as straight as possible. So then we're making a little tube. This is a tube that we can see here, and the reason I've done that is because in the first bag we showed, we've got the divide there, and I don't want the seam at the front of the bag, like we can see here. So I've realised now if you make it into a tube, you can then fold it down with your seams. There's a seam down there on the edge, and what this will do is it means your seams will be on the inside of the folds here. So we've made that into a nice tube. So I don't know if you can see very well there, but one of the seams is there and the other seam is on the other side. So then we follow the same instructions as we did before. So we're going to take up the bottom of the bag and we're going to do about 3 inches. As long as they match on the sides, then that's perfect. Then we open it out and match our folds up to the crease line. If you're struggling, you could pop your little bone fold or a pointy thing in there to make the corners a bit sharper. And then we take this up, so it's about 1/2 inch above the crease line again. And these two corners here should line up with the fold lines that are there, or thereabouts. They might not be perfect. So that's one fold. And then we're going to do the same again here, but the trick here is to make sure that when you fold this over, that this point here and this point here are as parallel as they can be. And that will make sure that the bottom of your bag, and make sure this bit here that's folded here is level with this bottom line here. I think that looks about right. Do that. And then we're going to pop some glue in along the sides. Now, when we do this one, because we've got a bigger open gap here, we need to make sure we don't put any glue on these bits, otherwise it'll glue to the bottom of the bag, which is what we don't want. So I'm just going to pop some double-sided tape. If I show you where I put the tape, and there. Some there. There. So those two will fold over and hold that in place. And then this one on this side, we can pop tape all across this bit here. And a little bit there. Oh, I've run out of tape. That's no good. Let's just get some more. Do my super duper strength one now. Let's put that one there. Stick that down. Okay, so let's peel these ones off first. Let's stick that one down. Then to take the top one. The red stuff is harder to get off, isn't it? There's one. Two. Okay, and then pop that down over the top. Then we'll follow the same instructions as the smaller bag. We're going to bring this side up to meet this side here. And then squish this and use your fingers to hold it in place. You bone fold it to make it nice and solid. Turn it round and do exactly the same. This bit up to here to match. Okay, so then we can fold it all, open it all up. And the first thing we do is make the sides pop in. Try and find the score lines to make them a little bit sharper. There's one. Just use my finger to poke it in. And there we go. And there you have, it all goes to plan, a bag that you can store flat. And then when you're ready, pop up, open up, and we have a lovely little gift bag that's got beautiful inside and beautiful outside. So there's our different size boxes, or bags rather than boxes. Bags that you can make. This one's used 1 12 by 12 and this one's used 2, and the way we've done it this time is we've twisted it so the seam, you probably can't see it on this one, but the seam is right down the middle of the bag by the way we folded it at the beginning, so it makes it a much tidier bag than that one. But because this is quite small, it's a bit tricky to make it into a tube, but you could do the same with this one. But because there's more paper in this one, it's easier to do. So there you have your own little gift bag. You never need to buy a gift bag again. If you like what you've seen, or you have any other questions or anything you'd like me to make for you, then let me know, and subscribe and share. Many thanks for watching. Bye.